What if I told you that hidden beneath your daily thoughts, your rush of emotions, and your unconscious breath, there lies a secret force shaping your entire life? A power so ancient, so fundamental, that without it, nothing could exist. Not your health, not your dreams, not even your consciousness. Yet most people move through life completely blind to it, slaves to energies they cannot see, feel, or control. Have you ever felt drained for no reason? Lost focus without warning? Struggled to manifest your deepest desires despite all your efforts? These aren't accidents. They are symptoms of an untamed energy body, a body that's begging for your attention, your guidance, your mastery. The truth is, you were never taught how to control your vital energy, because true control means true freedom. And true freedom is dangerous to a world that profits from your confusion and weakness. But here's the key. It's never too late to remember what your soul already knows. Breath by breath, thought by thought, feeling by feeling, you can reclaim your hidden power. You can move from being a passive receiver of life's random chaos to an intentional creator of reality itself. This video isn't just another explanation. It's a doorway, a sacred map, guiding you through the first real steps of energy control. Are you ready to awaken the conductor within, to shape your life with conscious energy rather than unconscious habits? Are you willing to step beyond the fog of distraction and into the luminous clarity of true mastery? If so, then stay close, because everything you're about to learn could transform not just how you live, but who you are destined to become. Somewhere deep within you, beyond the layers of daily worries and endless distractions, lies a silent source of strength, your vital energy. Known across traditions as prana, chi, or ether, this force is not fantasy. It's the hidden current that animates all living things. Energy control begins when you recognize that you're not merely flesh and thought, but a vibrant symphony of unseen forces waiting to be conducted. Once you awaken to this reality, a doorway opens, one that leads straight to mastery over your own life. Energy isn't something you gain from outside. It's already within you, patiently pulsing in every heartbeat and breath. Ancient mystics taught that controlling this energy is the first step toward personal transformation. Without awareness of it, you're like a ship adrift at sea, moved by unseen winds without direction. But when you learn the art of energy control, you become the captain of your soul's journey, able to navigate through storms and reach shores others can only dream of. Imagine a river beneath the earth, hidden from sight, yet powerful enough to shape mountains and carve valleys. Your energy works the same way. It's constantly influencing your health, emotions, and even the people and opportunities you attract. Ignorance of this truth leaves you vulnerable to the chaos of life. Mastery, however, turns you into an architect of destiny, able to tap into the primal forces that build or destroy. This is why the first step is not about grand rituals or complicated techniques. It's about shifting your perception, seeing yourself as an energetic being, deeply woven into the fabric of existence. Every thought, every emotion, every intention sends ripples through this energetic ocean. Energy control begins the moment you stop living as a passive observer and start acting as an intentional creator. You might wonder, if this energy is everywhere, why don't we feel it all the time? The answer is simple yet profound. Most people live trapped inside their minds, disconnected from their bodies and the subtle sensations flowing through them. To regain control, you must slow down, breathe, and listen. It's in the stillness that energy reveals itself, whispering through a tingling hand, a sudden warmth, a wave of peace washing over you without cause. In traditions from the Vedic sages to the Taoist masters, the art of cultivating this vital energy was the sacred foundation of all spiritual work. It wasn't reserved for monks in distant monasteries. It was meant for anyone ready to live consciously, to harness the raw power that shapes reality. And now, as you take your first steps into energy control, you're not just learning techniques, you're answering an ancient call that echoes through the ages. Awaken, remember who you truly are, and shape your own existence. Think of your mind as the unseen hand that guides the currents of your inner world. In the teachings of occult masters like Franz Barden and Eliphas Levi, energy doesn't simply move at random, it obeys the silent commands of thought, emotion, and focused will. Without mental discipline, energy scatters like leaves in the wind. But with a steady, clear mind, you become the conductor of an invisible symphony, shaping your life's melody with precision and purpose. When your thoughts race wildly, your energy follows. Chaotic, fragmented, weak. Every anxious thought, every fearful image drains and distorts your internal power. That's why the true beginning of energy control isn't physical, it's mental. It's about becoming aware of your inner dialogue, reclaiming the authority you unknowingly surrendered to fear, doubt, and distraction. Your mind is the throne from which you rule your energetic kingdom, or abdicate it without even realizing. Imagine trying to sculpt a masterpiece while blindfolded. That's what living without mental control feels like. To truly harness your energy, you must first remove the blindfold, cultivating awareness, focus, and intentional thought. Even simple daily practices, like visualization exercises or mindful journaling, can begin rewiring the mind, clearing away static, and restoring your power to command the flow of life energy around and within you. Barden emphasized that one of the greatest secrets of spiritual evolution is controlling the elementary forces within, your thoughts and emotions. Each thought is a seed, carrying its own energetic charge. And when watered by emotion, it grows into reality. By mastering your mind, you plant only what you wish to harvest, transforming your energetic field into a garden of purpose rather than a battlefield of conflicting desires. You might feel the weight of this responsibility, and you should. Energy control demands that you become the master sculptor of your inner landscape. No longer can you afford to think thoughts by accident or nurture emotions that poison your vitality. Your mind must become sharp yet fluid, disciplined yet creative, a sacred tool, not a tyrannical master. And the beautiful truth is, every breath, every moment, offers another chance to reclaim it. When you begin to see every thought as a current shaping your destiny, mental training becomes not just a practice, but a way of life. Meditation isn't about escaping reality, it's about forging the power to bend reality from within. Energy moves where your mind directs it, and as you deepen your control, you'll find yourself not merely surviving life's storms, but learning how to summon the winds and sail beyond the horizon into realms where true mastery begins. Breath is the silent bridge between body and spirit, the thread that ties the seen and the unseen. Every tradition that teaches energy control points back to this simple, sacred truth. Where the breath goes, energy follows. Breath work isn't just about oxygenating the body, it's about awakening a deeper connection to the life force that breathes through you. It's the first doorway through which you can feel and begin to direct your own energy. In a world where most people breathe shallowly and unconsciously, true breathing becomes an act of rebellion, a reclaiming of power. Body scanning and conscious abdominal breathing are not just techniques, they are rituals of remembrance. By slowing down, feeling your breath expand your belly, and noticing the flow through your body, you pull your attention back from the chaos of the mind into the sacred temple of your physical form. Imagine your breath as a river, washing through every cell, carrying vitality, cleansing tension, awakening dormant energies. In many esoteric systems, the breath is seen as the vehicle of prana or chi. It doesn't just sustain life, it animates it. Practicing deep, Rhythmic breathing while scanning your body for sensations allows you to listen to the silent language of energy. Tingling, warmth, pressure, these are the whispers of your energy body calling you to deeper awareness. Start simple. Each morning, before touching your phone, close your eyes, breathe deeply into your abdomen, and mentally scan from your head to your toes. Where do you feel warmth? Where is there tension? Where is there emptiness? This daily ritual creates a map of your inner world. Over time, you'll notice how thoughts, emotions, and even the environment subtly shift the flow of energy through your body, and you'll begin learning how to adjust it consciously. The breath is loyal, always with you, always ready to be your ally. Yet most people treat it like background noise, unaware of the treasure they carry within their lungs. By dedicating just a few minutes each day to conscious breathing, you open a gateway to realms within yourself that most people never glimpse. Energy control begins to move from theory into felt experience, no longer a concept, but a living reality dancing under your skin. The ancient masters weren't obsessed with complicated rituals for no reason. They understood that mastery over breath leads to mastery over mind, body, and spirit. Breath is the rhythm of life itself. When you synchronize your breathing with awareness and intention, you're not just inhaling air, you're drawing in cosmic energy, weaving yourself more deeply into the living fabric of existence. And from that sacred space, even greater mysteries begin to unfold. Before we continue unveiling these sacred practices, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever felt energy flowing through your body, maybe as a tingling in your hands, a wave of warmth, or a sudden calmness during meditation? Share your experience in the comments below. Your story might open someone else's eyes to their own hidden power. Let's build a circle of awakened souls right here, supporting and learning from each other. I'll be reading your comments and responding. I can't wait to hear your journey. Before you can control energy, you must first feel it, not as an idea, but as a living sensation moving through you. Many imagine this is some grand mystical event, but in truth, it often begins in the simplest ways. The art of energy control starts when you awaken your senses to the subtle currents within your own body. And the easiest place to start? Your hands, the ancient instruments of creation and healing. Try this. Rub your hands together briskly for a few seconds, then separate them slightly and hold them facing each other. Breathe slowly. Soften your mind. You may feel a warmth, a tingling, a magnetic push or pull. That's not imagination. It's the first stirrings of your awareness of vital energy. This energy is always flowing, but attention is the key that unlocks perception. Like a hidden world just beyond the veil, it reveals itself when you approach it with gentle curiosity. Learning to feel energy isn't about forcing or trying hard. It's about relaxing your physical tension and sharpening your inner senses. Picture your hands as two suns, radiating waves of invisible power. As you practice, you can begin to move this sensation, stretching it, compressing it, shaping it like clay. With time, this exercise evolves from mere curiosity into the first real act of energy control, as you consciously gather, direct, and mold the subtle forces within you. Beyond the hands, you can scan your entire body for energy sensations. Focus on the crown of your head, your heart, your solar plexus. Notice areas of lightness or density, coolness or heat. These are energetic indicators, revealing the inner weather of your being. Feeling energy transforms your relationship with yourself. You stop being a passive inhabitant of your body and become an active explorer of a living, dynamic universe within. You might be tempted to doubt these early sensations, brushing them off as coincidence or imagination. Resist that impulse. Trust the process. Like tuning an old radio, at first the signal is faint, but with practice, clarity emerges. Feeling energy is a skill, and every moment you spend sensing it deepens your mastery. Energy control isn't reserved for the gifted. It's a natural birthright waiting for anyone who has the patience to listen. In time, what begins as a faint tingling in your hands can evolve into feeling currents moving through your body like rivers of light. And from feeling comes the next step, directing, learning how to move energy intentionally for healing, manifestation, or spiritual awakening. But it all begins here, in the simple, sacred act of opening your palms, quieting your mind, and saying with your heart, "I am ready to feel." Emotions are the invisible tides that shape the landscape of your energy field. Joy, gratitude, love, these states expand and accelerate the flow of vital energy, creating luminosity and resilience. Fear, anger, sadness, these emotions constrict, block, and fragment your internal currents, often leading to sickness of both body and mind. Understanding this hidden influence is crucial for true energy control, because emotion is not just a reaction, it's a sculptor of your energetic destiny. Think of your energy body like a garden. Positive emotions are the nourishing rains and sunlight that make life flourish. Negative emotions, left unchecked, are the droughts, the storms, and the weeds that strangle growth. Every thought charged with emotion sends ripples through your energy field, either strengthening or weakening it. Most people wander through life unaware that their chronic emotions are writing the silent blueprint for their reality. It's not about denying negative emotions that would only repress and deepen them. True mastery lies in awareness and conscious transformation. When anger arises, feel it, name it, breathe into it, and gently guide it into clarity and strength. When sadness surfaces, honor its message, then transmute it into compassion and wisdom. By alchemizing emotions rather than being ruled by them, you transform emotional turbulence into energetic power. Simple practices can create profound shifts. Journaling honestly about your emotional patterns, meditating on the heart center, or even engaging in heart-centered breathwork can clear blockages and restore balance. Every day is a chance to clean and beautify your inner garden. Emotional hygiene is just as important as physical health when it comes to energy control. Perhaps even more so, because emotions penetrate to the very core of your being. Imagine two people entering a room, one filled with gratitude and calm, the other filled with resentment and anxiety. Even without words, you can feel the difference. That's energy in action. Your emotions broadcast your energetic state to the universe, drawing in experiences, people, and opportunities that resonate with your current frequency. Mastering your emotions isn't about pretending to be happy all the time. It's about owning your emotional power and directing it consciously. When you become emotionally aware and intentional, your entire relationship with energy changes. Instead of reacting blindly to life's challenges, you respond with clarity and strength. You become a lighthouse in the storm, your energy body radiant and resilient, guiding not only yourself but others toward greater peace and fulfillment. And from that space, you prepare yourself for the next great secret, the focused, unstoppable power of intention. Intention is the silent arrow that carries energy toward its target. Without intention, energy drifts like smoke on the breeze, beautiful, but without direction. With clear, focused intention, however, energy becomes a force of creation, carving paths through reality itself. True energy control doesn't come from brute force or frantic effort. It springs from the quiet, unwavering certainty of a pure intention held steadily in the heart and mind. Every intention you set vibrates through your energy field like a tuning fork, calling matching frequencies into your life. The clearer and purer the intention, the stronger and faster the energetic response. But intention isn't just a wish, it's a conscious commitment of your being, a marriage between thought, emotion, and silent willpower. It's not enough to think, "I want peace," while feeling doubt or fear. Your whole inner orchestra must play the same note. Practical exercises can sharpen this skill. One simple method: before starting any task, pause, close your eyes, and set a clear intention for how you want to move through it. I move with focus and calm. I radiate kindness. I attract opportunities aligned with my highest good. Feel the truth of it. Visualize it. Then release the thought like planting a seed, trusting it will grow. This daily practice weaves conscious creation into the fabric of your life. When your intentions are scattered or conflicting, your energy becomes fragmented, leading to frustration and stagnation. But when your intentions are unified, clean and unwavering, you become a living magnet for the experiences you seek. This is why energy control is inseparable from intention control. What you intend, you energize. What you energize, you create. Not always instantly, but inevitably, as sure as seeds grow into trees given time and care. The ancient sages understood that intention isn't powered by desperation or anxiety. It's fueled by serene certainty. You don't need to force the universe into submission. You align yourself so deeply with your goal that reality has no choice but to respond. In this way, intention becomes prayer, magic, and command all at once, a sacred act of co-creation with the energy that shapes worlds. By mastering intention, you awaken the secret architect within. No longer will you be merely tossed by the winds of chance. You will sail with purpose, navigating through the currents of life with grace and certainty. And to empower this intention even further, ancient traditions offer one of the most potent practices for energy harmonization, the sacred breathwork known as Nadi Shodhana. In the ancient science of energy control, few techniques are as revered or as transformative as Nadi Shodhana, the sacred practice of alternate nostril breathing. Nadi means channel, and Shodhana means purification. This breathing method was designed to cleanse the subtle energy pathways of the body, restoring balance between the masculine and feminine forces within. It is not just a breathing exercise, it's a spiritual ritual that tunes your entire being to the rhythm of the cosmos. At its essence, Nadi Shodhana is disarmingly simple. You use your fingers to gently close one nostril while breathing through the other day, alternating sides in a rhythmic pattern. But don't be fooled by its simplicity. This ancient technique acts like a cosmic locksmith, unlocking stuck energy, calming the mind, and harmonizing the inner energies that often war against each other. With every round, you're not just breathing. You're sculpting your inner world into a state of unity and peace. The benefits are immediate and profound. Emotionally, Nadi Shodhana soothes anxiety and clears mental fog. Energetically, it balances the Ida and Pingala nadis, the twin currents of lunar and solar energy that weave through your body. When these channels are synchronized, energy flows effortlessly, leading to sharper focus, deeper intuition, and greater emotional resilience. In a chaotic world, this practice becomes a sanctuary where you reconnect with your truest self. To practice, sit comfortably, spine tall, heart open. Using your thumb and ring finger, close and open the nostrils in turn, inhaling through one side, exhaling through the other, then switching. Keep your breath slow, steady, and mindful. Start with just a few minutes a day, and you'll soon notice the shift. A deeper calm, a clearer mind, an energy field that feels less like a battlefield and more like a sacred temple. This is the subtle, quiet power of true energy control. The magic of Nadi Shodhana lies not only in what it clears, but in what it awakens. As your energetic channels purify, your intuition sharpens, your inner guidance grows stronger, life's noise quiets, and you begin to hear the ancient song of your own soul once again. Through breath, you do not just survive, you thrive, becoming a luminous being, harmonized with both earth and sky, spirit and body, silence and sound. Through these first steps, awakening to energy, mastering mind, breathing with intention, feeling your subtle body, guiding emotions, focusing your will, and balancing your internal energies. You lay the foundation for profound spiritual mastery. This is just the beginning, and the deeper mysteries await those who continue walking this path with open hearts and steady hands. As you've seen, the journey toward energy control doesn't begin with grand rituals or impossible feats. It begins with small, sacred steps, feeling your breath, calming your mind, honoring your emotions, setting clear intentions. These simple acts weave a new reality around you, one thread at a time. They reconnect you to the deep well of power that has always been yours, but was waiting patiently for your conscious return. But knowledge alone is not enough. Energy responds to action, to practice, to the quiet discipline of daily attention. It's not about chasing some distant enlightenment. It's about mastering this moment, this breath, this thought. Each time you choose awareness over distraction, peace over chaos, intention over drift, you rewire your very destiny at the energetic level. So ask yourself, how would your life change if you became the true conductor of your energy? What could you create, heal, or awaken if your inner forces moved as one, with clarity and power? These aren't just beautiful ideas. They are real possibilities, waiting at the edge of your choice. And the more you walk this path, the more you'll realize the universe itself bends to those who master their own inner currents. If this journey resonated with you, I invite you to join this growing community of awakening souls. Subscribe to the channel, activate the notifications, and let's walk this path together. Share your experiences in the comments. What part of your energy do you feel called to master first? Your story could light the way for someone else still searching in the dark. Your energy shapes your reality. Master it, and you master your life.